Hello, hello. It is Leah Simone with Intuitively Simone. Welcome back to our channel, a sacred space that is yours, mine, and the divine. I hope you guys like this setup. I'm doing this a little bit differently today, and it's a bit of a smaller space, so we'll see how this works out. But I'm intending for this to be a bit of a quick pick reading. So you are going to have the opportunity to ask and receive. So any question that you have in mind that has a yes or no response, I like to take this moment to invite you to call in your divinely appointed spirit team, angels, ancestors, guides, those in the spirit realm that you work with who, is guiding you and helping you along in accordance with divine will, and ask them whatever yes or no question it is that you have. So we'll have 3 candles to choose from. This will be candle 1, candle 2, and candle 3. And we're going to use the candles to provide the answer of yes or no. If the flame is strong, sturdy, straight, that's a yes. If the flame is lower, weaker, a little bit struggly to ignite, then that's going to be a no. If it's medium-ish and it seems to flicker or have a lot of movement, then that means that the energy is moving. The energy surrounding whatever question you're asking is moving. So that could be considered a maybe or an uncertainty. There's no definitive yes or no. It could go either way, right? So I will light these as you choose, and we'll use this deck to answer the question why in response to the yes or no answer that you get. And then I have this Rider-Waite deck that I'll be using to clarify, and then we'll use this Spirit Allies deck here to get some additional support. And for this, I heard to help you find your way back to yourself. So whatever question you're asking, ultimately you have the same connection to infinite wisdom and guidance as I do as well. So this is going to give you some information that's just going to be a little like clarifying, a little more supportive to help you find your way back to yourself and what you need to remember in that moment based on the answer that you receive. So I have no idea, obviously, what questions you are going to ask. So we're going to go ahead and get started with candle 1. So I'll put these guys over here. Oh, sorry, you guys. All right, so candle 1, let's take a look. Take a second, take a couple deep breaths in, take your time. All right, we invite your angels and guides to, you guys, you know what? I'm sorry. I actually need to grab my candle. 1 second. So I realized that I said I needed to grab my candle and I meant lighter. But the fact that I didn't have, a moment ago I did have my lighter here ready, but then I went to go use it to light another candle and placed it and forgot it. And I feel like that's significant, that I don't know if you needed some additional time. I'm almost getting the energy that it's to ask you the question that you're asking right now. Are you sure that that's the question you want to ask? Do you know what I mean? Like, is that truly what you want to know? So sometimes we ask questions as like a buffer question, because what we truly want to know, maybe we're afraid to ask, or maybe I'm not sure. So this is what's coming through. Someone may be asking a question, or this is the example, if this is not your specific question, you may be asking the question like, does so-and-so love me? And it's like, is that the question you really want to ask? Because whether they love you or not, is it that maybe you want to know, okay, if they love me or if they don't love me, why is this the interaction we have? Or where is this going to go? Or I guess if it's a yes or no question, like, is this going to end up in a relationship or in a friendship or in a separation or in a this or a that? So I just wanted to give you that moment. I don't know if that helped provide any clarity, but we're going to take just another deep breath and refocus. If that is the question that you want to ask, that you originally did ask, by all means, continue forward. But if you have rethought that and you realize that there is actually a deeper question, a truer question that you want to ask, that's yes or no, now is the time to just re-ask that question to your guides. Okay, so let's go ahead and light this. Well, Power One, I'll say that that's a pretty strong yes. I don't know if you can really tell the flame, or even if at that angle you can even see. This is a tea light candle, so they're not going to be entirely huge, the flames, but look, yours is pretty big and pretty steady for this type of a candle. So, all right, let's see. Let's take a look now and see why. Why is your answer yes? Don't mind that flicker. That's obviously from the cards. Okay. Okay, and then the Page of Cups. Okay, so I'm here. So what I first heard was you need to go home. And then I also heard, I'm hearing Deborah Cox's song. What is the name of this? It's like, I don't know why I wanted to say what the hell is the name of this, but that's what started to come out. I had to stop myself. But it's how did we get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. And I feel like that's the line the part of the song that's coming through really strongly is nobody's supposed to be here. I'm hearing, I tried that love thing for the last time. My heart says no. Nobody's supposed to be here. So I don't know if that provides any kind of clarity to your question, but that's the answer. It's like there's this sense of, I want to say a blockage, because I'm getting... I don't know, I'm just hearing like this isn't it. So I don't know what your question is, but I don't want to go too much into it. I'm getting that this might be related to love of some sort, but I'm hearing this isn't it. Okay, so let's get a card. Let's get some guidance from this deck here. I've already shuffled this, so I'm just going to pull right from the top here and see what you have. At first, I feel like someone... Okay, let me just go ahead and cut it again, because I feel like... I don't know, I feel like someone's like... All right, you have the Kratom card. I'm getting a couple things. Are you a smoker or a drinker? I'm getting something... I'm getting, like, poison, but I'm getting, like not legit poison. Or maybe I'm seeing some... maybe you inject something. This might be, like, a medicine. Like, so this is coming through a couple ways. So like if there is, if you are someone, or you know someone, if you are someone that has like cancer, for example, I'm getting the energy that it's like the poison is the life-saving measure. So like chemo is what you need to take to save your life, but it's like a poison. It makes you sick. So something that message is coming through. Let's read the message of this card. That I'm just getting I don't know, I feel like I want to go further into that message of, you know, this poison that's like a life-saving. I'm also hearing foxglove. Do you have like a heart, something going on with your heart? I'm hearing like foxglove, which is poisonous when, you know, too much is consumed, but in small doses, some that is used to for like heart problems. Like from a doctor, prescribed from a doctor, not, you know, don't just go out buying foxglove plants and trying to medicate yourself. I do not suggest that. So I don't know, maybe research that or ask your doctor or something. Something about the foxglove is coming through, honestly. All right. So, all right, let me find this message here. Okay. Yeah, okay. So the message of this card right here is I surrender all burdens. Found in areas of Southeast Asia, the kratom plant can be found towering overhead. I'm going to hold this closer to me so I can see you guys. Usage of its, I guess I can like, get it together, Leah, right? I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. So we can read it together. Usage of its dark leaves can be traced back to ancient times as a remedy to alleviate pain in the body. Whoa! You guys, I have never read this before. I was actually saying to myself that I'm going to take the time today to finish like going through this book. I think I got through like the first 4 of these. But yeah, exactly. So that's totally the message that was coming through. Okay, take a moment to ask yourself, what are you trying to avoid or ignore that you know in your heart is a problem? And then the whole like heart thing. So I don't know if this is an actual physical ailment or if this is like heart chakra related, like an ailment of the heart energy. You know what I mean? Relating to love. With kratom comes the acknowledgement and awareness of what we try to set aside, as its energy provides the liftoff of suffering. In turn, it brings you clarity to see the root of your challenge. That's exactly what I was saying. So it's like it gives you that energy. It provides the liftoff of suffering, but it also gives you clarity. I'm getting that. Like it's like this. It's like a poison, quote unquote, like a. Do you get what I mean? Okay, as uncomfortable as it may be, it's always to your benefit to do whatever is necessary to conquer your shadows and the blockages hidden within them. Let your tensions rise up to be nurtured and healed. Yeah, man. So if you're into journaling, your journal prompt, a journal prompt that you can do is, what am I holding on to that only holds me back? So I hope that that was helpful and provided some sort of clarity that you were looking for this pile 1. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you in a future video. All right, so we're going to move on to pile 2. All right, let's slide this guy over here. And pile 2. So let me go ahead and get this candle. All right, so we want to take a moment, just take a deep breath, focus our energy, and think about the yes or no question that it is that you want to have answered by your spirit team today. I want to remind you that this is a tea light candle, so the flames that tall and sturdy they may not be as tall as you might see with a bigger candle because it's a tea light candle. So let's take a look and see what you have for your yes or no. Ooh, that's a pretty erect flame. Literally erect is the word that I heard. So we're gonna say that's a yes. I'm getting very sexual energy from this pile, like passionate energy, fiery, flamey type of energy. So I don't know if you're asking about like doing something. I'm getting like, I almost said ignited, but I was trying to say excited. But yeah, it's like that. It's like this passionate spark that is, it's like, I don't know. Are you waiting for this as a confirmation? Let's take a look at the cards here and see why the answer is yes. Okay. Ace of Swords. All right. Let's get another card here to clarify. I'm getting like communication energy. Maybe you might be thinking about, I'm getting some, like, are you thinking about Okay, let me clarify before I get too into this. Okay, so this one fell out. This is Three of Swords. I'm sorry, you guys. This is Three of Swords. This one fell out but I also feel like I want to get another one. Oh my gosh, and Five of Cups. Okay, so I'm feeling like you're holding yourself back from something. Maybe you're asking whether or not you should communicate something or reach out, like communicate your feelings. You might want to communicate how your feelings were hurt in a situation, or how you've experienced a loss. And maybe I'm getting that whoever you need to communicate this to, like, you want a new beginning and you want to move forward and you want it to be passionate because you feel strongly, you have strong feelings about this person, or this situation, this project, whatever it is. You have strong feelings and you want to move forward, but I'm getting the energy that it's like you need to, yeah, like you want to communicate a hurt or a loss or something to ensure that it doesn't happen again. Or, well, this is the why. Like, why is that a yes? So that would be the why to whatever you just asked. So if it's not you that's experiencing what I just described, if it's not you, that's the other's energy. Like the other person is feeling like there needs to be a conversation regarding their hurt, their pain. Like I'm getting an acknowledgement. And then you have the Ace of Swords and the Three of Swords here, which is the Four of Swords, which is a card of mental rest. I'm getting like this person or whatever I think you're asking about someone or a situation, but the other thing or the other person, the other energy needs some kind of closure to this grief. So maybe you're asking about how to move forward in a situation, or like I feel like it's almost like you're not sure how to move forward, or if you should say it, because it's crazy from your energy. Well, crazy is not the word, but from your energy I was feeling like passion, excitement, like ready to move, ready to go. So I'm not sure what you asked, but the why to this is like there needs to be some kind of an acknowledgement to provide so that there can be a closure, or this other person can have some kind of a closure, some kind of healing, in order to be able to, I'm seeing a wound that's closing up and healing over, like scabbing over, so that they can then begin to generate new skin. And that's a metaphor to this situation. Like that person needs that. I think like an acknowledgement or something from you. So let's go ahead and split this here really quickly. And get a card from here. Sorry if this is loud, you guys. I'm trying to be delicate against this table, whatever I'm flipping it. All right, so let's see what you have for your guidance here. You have the Opal. This person that you are asking about, or I don't know, Scorpio energy may be coming through. Opal is the birthstone for Scorpio, or something may have happened in October, okay, so a couple things, because when I first pulled this one, I got the energy of Easter. And from that though, I mean, Easter is, I feel like it's such a pure time. It's like such a time, it happens during the spring. It's such a time of like renewal, of newness, of, I want to say like innocence and purity, like forgiveness is what I'm getting. Just kind of like remembering what matters. That's the energy that I'm getting, where it's like remembering what matters. And, moving from that, I'm just getting such kind of what do I mean? I was going to say juvenile, but that's not, it's, when I say I'm describing this energy, not a person. Or maybe it's a person. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. It is such a delicate energy. It's kind of like a juvenile energy. And by that, how like kids are they're just like innocently naive and pure hearted. Like they haven't so much been damaged by the world yet. You know, and kids are like, they're so easy to forgive. They make best friends in 2 seconds. And then it's like their best friend did something and like their whole world's upside down. And then all the best friend has to do is say sorry and offer some gummies. And then it's like, you're my best friend again. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting from this card. And maybe from the person that you're asking about. Okay, well, that would make sense. I feel like maybe there's a hesitation to move forward because of you're not sure how this person might respond or what the response might be from whatever this is. And it's like, this is the guidance or the support, the clarity that you need. I think this is, let me read from the card and see what this is saying, but this is the guidance that you have. So you have the opal. Also, again, something about like Scorpio or October. All right, let me read this. Okay, slide this over to the side, you guys. All right, so this says, what I give to the universe is sent back to me. An embodiment of magic, opal glistens like a prism. A rainbow of colors can be seen in this stone, known for helping to create balance and regulate emotions. Opal is a stone of amplification, meaning that what is presented to the stone is heightened and then sent back to the user. That's kind of what I'm getting, like with this closure message. Because remember in the beginning, I was saying your energy is very excited and ignited and passionate and ready to move forward. And I feel like if you give the acknowledgement to this person, I heard an apology, that it's like you'll receive that energy reciprocated. So this passionate energy that you're feeling, it's going to help put that person out, take that person out of this Three of Swords, this this Three of Swords energy, this Five of Cup energy, move them into a place of Four of Swords where they can heal, get the closure, and then move on. Right? So, okay. It says also here, you are being called to manifest and send out positivity to all that surrounds you. In other words, give and you shall receive. Focus on raising your vibration and sharing your light and positivity with others. Not only could you make someone's day a little brighter, but you will be encouraging the same types of energy to come back to you. Exactly. What you focus your attention on is what you draw into your life. So focus on what your soul craves. If you are a person that journals, here is a journal prompt that you might be interested in. It says, what one small step can I take today to raise my vibration? So I feel like that pretty much summarizes what I was trying to say with this energy. It's like the kid, the analogy that I gave where it's like kids when they're little and they have best friends and then they did something like, oh, you stepped on my toe and now you're not my best friend anymore. You know what I mean? But as soon as you come back, like, honestly, I'm getting, maybe even offer this person food or bring food to this situation where it's like, if you come back with your apology and your gummy words, then this person, it's like they can get the healing and the closure that they deserve, honestly, or whatever the situation, but it's going to help shift their energy as well. When you come in with this, like, sincere, I mean, don't, just BS it, but sincere, like, true energy of compassion and, this, like, playful, I'm getting, I heard King of Wands, but what I was about to say was, like, Page of Wands. But either way, King of Wands energy, this, like, not boastful, that's not the word that I was looking for. I don't know why that just came out of my mouth, because I feel like maybe that's the opposite of what's needed for this situation or this person. I was trying to say like boisterous. That's what I was looking for. This like the hearty laugh. I'm getting like the imagery of Santa Claus, with that hearty laugh, and he's just so pleasant and like, yeah, So I hope that answers your question and gives you some sort of support and guidance and clarity on whatever it is that you are asking for, pile 2 or candle 2, group 2, my spiritual gurus, number 2. But I hope to see you in a future video. Thank you so much for being here. Bye. All right, moving on to group 3. Let's blow that baby out. All right, so where the heck is my, oh, here it is. All right. Okay, so remember, oh no, oh, I'm sorry, you guys. You guys, my energy right now, how are you feeling? How are you feeling, group 3? Because with your pile, I'm discombobulated. I feel kind of like not, even in my words, even in communicating, it's so unclear and unsteady, it feels. I'm like, where's my lighter? I can't remember where I put this deck. And literally it's all right in front of me. I feel like there's an energy of that where it's like, stop, take a second, take a deep breath. Whatever you're looking for is like right. It's in your, it's there. It's like in front of you. I feel like this may even be related to the question that you're asking, where it's like, stop, take a deep breath, just whatever you're looking for is right there. Like if you, I'm so zoned out right now, looking around me, like as if I'm looking for something, but I'm not looking for anything. My lighter is right here. Is that your energy? Are you searching for something? I don't know if it's an answer. I don't know. Okay, so let's see. Take a second, take a deep breath, focus on your question. Yes or no answer. Ask your guides. Okay, and then I want to remind you that a strong flame represents a yes, and then if it struggles to ignite, that's a no. And if there's a lot of movement in the flame, if there's a lot of like flickering, for example, in the flame, then that just means that the energy is in the process of changing. So there's no definitive yes or no answer to that just at this moment. So let's see what you have here. Okay, so with this, I'm getting like a slow start. This is like a building yet. Oh, wow. Okay, all right. So listen, this is what I just heard is like the effort will be worth it. This is a slow start, right? Or that's the advice maybe, is to start slow. But it's like gonna be, it might feel like a slow build, but don't give up on it. Because eventually it's going to be a strong yes, and I got a really good feeling from that yes. Like I think you want something to happen and you're not sure if it will be successful, and I feel like you're hesitant to move forward on this thing because that makes sense. It's almost like you're looking for, I feel like you might have been, or you might be looking for clues to support that this is going to be successful. And it's almost this like hidden in plain sight type of energy. And that's what I was saying, where like you're looking for something, but it's right in front of you. This might be a situation or a person, or like, it's like, okay, this is what I'm getting. If you're trying to learn about a person, you might be asking everyone else about this person except that person theirself. You know what I mean? And that's the, like, it's right in the energy of like hidden in plain sight or something like that. I just heard take the initiative. And with that, again, I'm getting like it might be a slow build, but it's going to ignite to a flame that is going to be strong, steady. It's going to be I'm getting a really good feeling from that. You might actually get to a point where you may feel that it's like, whoa, is this too intense, or this is too intense? I don't know if I can manage, but both of you guys are gonna feel that, first of all. Secondly, that's gonna eventually kind of taper to a manageable level where it's still a flame, passion, excitement, it's ignited, but it doesn't overwhelm you to the point. I'm getting someone that's like so worried that they're going to be so wrapped up in this person that they're not going to want to like do anything relating to their goals. And I'm not getting that. I'm getting that this situation or this person is actually going to, it's like I'm getting a honeymoon phase. You guys are going to have like a honeymoon period, and then it's like a rocket forward where you guys are just going to have so much. I feel like you guys are going to make so much love that you are going to end up balance, like just there are going to be so many like creative ideas that come from you guys that you're going to have together. And you'll work on that together. So whatever, if you are a person that you're working on a lot of goals right now, and maybe you're set on not getting derailed from that, and that's a part of the worry, it's like this coming together with this person is going to, or with this situation, this partnership, whatever it is, it's gonna actually, like, I'm seeing a crooked path that gets straightened out, and that for me, that's coming through as your creative energy, where there might be a lot of influx and like a lot of ideas, no ideas, or a lot of motivation, no motivation. Coming together with this person is going to help like straighten out that crooked energy flow for both of you guys. You know what I mean? Both of you guys will that's the energy. That's pretty. I also just saw the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like, again, something about coming together with this person or this job or this partnership or this whatever it is that I think you might be asking about. It's going to help to like flip your fortune of how things have been going. So wherever you might have been experiencing struggle or like delays, hardships, like it's like you really got to put in a whole lot of work just to get a little bit of reward, it's going to flip that. The reward is going to that's going to start flowing in. All right, so let's take a look at why. Ooh, Temperance in reverse. I'm getting from this, let me get a card to clarify, but I'm getting from this that this is like, you're out of balance right now, but the both of you, like you and whatever this partnership is, or this other thing that you're asking about to align with, you guys are out of balance when you're not with each other, is what I'm getting. And honestly, look, I just split the deck to shuffle it, and I have 9 of Swords. I feel like it's giving you guys both so much, you guys both feel so like burdened by this. I just heard distraught. By this, I mean like by not being together, by the separation. Maybe you guys have discussed this. Look, the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck again. Exactly, man. All right, let's get a card. Yeah. I just heard Death of a Bachelor, which is actually a Panic at the Disco CD and song. But from what I'm getting, honestly, is like, you need to end this imbalance. It's time. Like, you guys have both been out of, whether it's you, it needs to end. Your guides are supporting the ending of this. So again, I don't know what question specifically you ask, but I'm just getting the energy of like, it's time. It's time to end this. To end this imbalance within you, within this other person or business or partnership or whatever it is, friendship, anything. It's like, it's time to end this imbalance. That's what I'm getting. So, all right, let's get another card here for some just additional guidance, additional support, what you can lean into within yourself to help kind of get you going. Oh, the hummingbird. I feel like from this, you're heavily, this is so supported by your ancestors. I'm getting specifically your ancestors, like maybe even a past loved one, like maybe a past parent, or maybe a past like aunt or uncle that you were close to, something like that, a past like elder family member. For someone, this is a grandmother. Okay, and also, so what's coming through with this is, I don't know if this makes you feel nervous or uncomfortable, or if you're like, I don't know how to do that, because the message that's coming through is like, enjoy life, enjoy the simple things in life. And my heart just kind of felt nervous about that. Like, I don't know if you feel like you don't know what that means or how to do that, or if you're afraid you'll be bored is what's coming through. I think that there's an element of this other thing, this partnership that you want to come into alignment with, that's going to help teach you and how to enjoy those things. And I don't mean teach you like, okay, step 1, da da da. I mean, just their energy, you're going to feel that. And just by being around them, enjoying them, observing them, you know, the conversations, you'll slowly start to see yourself relaxing and leaning into this enjoyment of simple things, you know. And that doesn't mean you have to, I think someone might be wondering, like, does that mean I have to give up the enjoyment of luxury? No, balance. See, you're out of balance. Exactly. Okay, I feel like you're like maybe so polarized to enjoy luxury that you don't take it, and you work hard for that. It's well deserved, but you don't give yourself enough time to enjoy the smaller things too, like just the day, for example. You know what I mean? Just the sunshine, or being able to, I don't know, say like, you know what? Today I want to nurture myself by just taking a nap in the sun and having a picnic outside on this warm day. So I'm going to take the day off, you know, like that. So, all right, let's read directly from the book what this says, what this hummingbird card says for you, what the advice is that's coming through for your yes or no question. I'd like to know, I hope this is giving some kind of clarity. Okay, so you have, I am happy. Glistening in the sunlight with its jewel-toned feathers, hummingbird perches and drinks the sweet nectar of nature. Despite its size and delicate features, it knows how to quickly move from one area to the next, a prime example of never judging a book by its cover. Hummingbird has appeared to remind you that you hold the keys to your happiness. You can train yourself to stay focused on what you want to be experiencing and hold a vision of your ideal reality. So with this whole, I'm getting this message relating to the simple enjoyment, you know, where again, I got this nervousness of like, am I gonna, like, this question, I just heard, am I gonna be enough? But I don't know if it's like, maybe you feel like this other thing is a more like minimalistic, enjoying the simple things, and you're a more luxury based person. And maybe you're wondering, you know, like, is it gonna be enough that I'm not, like, I just feel like you're questioning things that it's like, homie, it's okay. You can train yourself to stay focused on what you want to be experiencing and hold a vision of your ideal reality. So if you want to come into balance and enjoy the simple things and the luxury, hold that. You know what I mean? Visual manifestation is a real thing. If you find yourself trailing off into daydreams and you find yourself smiling at whatever you're imagining, that's visual manifestation. Run with that. Don't allow your logic to say, well, no, that's not going to happen, because why not? Why not? You are a powerful you. Okay? So, all right. It says, so be sure to stay focused on sweet things. Exactly. If you want to be experiencing a sweet reality. Hummingbirds raises your vibration and elevates your mood so you remain in gratitude and feel empowered while walking the path to be... I'm sorry. I just got that. I think somebody here asked a different question for each pile. Like pile 1, let me ask this question. Pile 2, let me ask it. Pile 3. So I don't know why that just came through, but hey, thanks for being in all of the videos, or all of the piles. Okay, let me finish reading. I'm sorry. Feel empowered while walking the path to becoming your most magical self. If there have been hard times recently, Hummingbird has arrived to show you the suffering will now subside. Exactly. What a beautiful freaking message. If you are someone that journals pile 3 or group 3, the prompt that's listed here that you might want to give thought to is, what additional blessings and sweet things do you want to focus on calling into your world? I'm hardcore getting manifestation. I'm surprised that the Magician card didn't come out. I feel like I want 2 of Cups and King of Wands. Yeah, so that's what I have for you, group 3. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that gave you some sort of clarity, support, guidance towards whatever it is that you're asking, and I hope that all of your dreams come through. I hope to see you in another video. Bye, you guys.